What do you say, baseball fans? Rye Bread Talking Baseball, episode 88. You know we're pumped today. Bolts came through big. Another cup for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we couldn't be happier, especially when it was followed up by a little sweep out of town. Rays needed a sweep, got a sweep, and the story of the day was of Vidal Brujan all over the place. Took care of his first ribby, his first hit, his first steal, his first run, got it all out of the way in the first inning. And I was excited for the guy, had it built up, and he over-delivered. I could not be happier about the way that infield's going to look. So let's just take a step back. First, you get this guy called up. Decent auto. It's just a Gem Mint 10, don't worry about it. Then, the kid. Much ado. We haven't really shown much of our Wander action, but today's about Vidal. Today's a Brujan day. But we can't fail to mention these bad boys because they're all coming up at the same time and they're going to contribute right now. Kevin Cash said in the interview, the future is now for these guys. And of course, it's just so exciting. Guy was all over the diamond. He's engaged with the fans. He even got back to me on Twitter. Liked my little comment or whatever. He's engaging with his fans. It's exactly what baseball needs, these type of players who aren't afraid to engage, and he's doing it in the second language. The guy is an absolute hero. Can't wait to see what the Rays are going to do. I'm so excited about this series with the Jays coming up this weekend, getting a little break. Sleeping one off. I'm sure a couple of the guys were enjoying that hockey game. It has to be said, though, the Rays took advantage of a bewildered team because, man, the Indians did not look like they wanted any part of that doubleheader. They were swinging at everything. Even Ramirez, a good hitter, he was swinging at stuff that never even threatened the strike zone. They really wanted to get out of town, or so it appeared. And evident by completing another game without getting any hits. It's a 7-inning game. The Indians don't get a hit. Call it what you will. They didn't get any hits, and they got shut out and got swept out of town. That's back-to-back sweeps. They got swept out of Houston and swept out of Tampa Bay and have just fallen like a rock, even behind the Angels. The wild card is now all East and West. The 6 teams vying for wild card position are all East and West. And we'll jump right into that now. Can't say enough about the Rays. The young kids put it together. But East versus West today, you've got the Yankees out at the Mariners. Logan Gilbert, one of our kids to watch, is throwing. I call him a kid, whatever. It's not cool. One of the young players to watch out there in Seattle. I like him. Goofy looking guy. I guess you can't say that either. But he's pretty freaking good. And the Yankees are trash. I'm not about the Yankees. As dynamic as the Rays look now, it's not even close. It's like you're watching a different sport when the Yankees are out there. Just loving the hell out of this Rays team. We could beat it like a dead horse, man, how exciting they are, just top to bottom. And the way they interchange the lineup, you get something new every day. They can beat you many different ways, just like the Lightning can beat you many different ways. Tampa Bay, you can tell I'm a little pumped. Teams around here doing work. Boston can eat a dick. It's not appropriate. Not appropriate language, but I had to hear about it for so long. Oh, mercy. Now where are you going to go for your championship? I just want to know. Still feeling it. Anyhow, Montgomery out at Gilbert. And I think Seattle's going to win this game, I think. I like Seattle. We've been on them all year. They're exciting, at least more exciting than the Yankees. Another one, Manoah at, you might not know this kid, Keegan Akin. If you're Baltimore, you might as well see what you got. This is a nice little Keegan Akin card, though. Very nice. And he's going up against our guy Manoah. We got another one of these in the mail. These are not rating out, but you'll be able to get a little something for an auto. We pulled a bunch of these Bowman rookies. I got a ton of these. I love it. Another one, Brew Baker. You know we love the Buccos. This isn't numbered, but it's a gold color match with that Pirates uni, and it is awesome looking. I really like him. He plays with a little emotion himself. But we picked up a lot of him. I'm all over the Brewbakers. I love them. And then our guy Adbert. I just like this card. It's a Future Stars, not really worth a ton, but I like these landscape cards. There's old Adbert getting busy. And Skubal and Happ break up the Tigers. They deal Gibson his first loss of the year. And Akil Baddoo is still pretty good, by the way. 358 on base, 462 slug. For those math wizards out there, 820 OPS. Not bad. If the All-Star game was decided by wins above replacement, Badoo would be in the game. He's went quiet after that hot start, but his resurgence is pretty strong. Because he was striking out a lot in that little swoon that he had. But, man, 358 on base? 13 steals? He's got 5 homers, so the power isn't what it was early in the year, but who cares, man? The guy's playing out of his mind right now. I like Badoo. And we were on him early. And then you can't look away. Scherzer and Darvish. Now, the National League West is still in control of the Giants. The Giants kind of weathered a storm there. They got a 1.5 lead on the Dodgers, 4.5 on San Diego. Watch out, San Diego. Where are you going? That's not where you going, San Diego. Been hearing a lot of talk. They have a noisy fan base, and they complain a lot. I think those West Coast teams have their team. They complain, but the Giants are still holding serve over there, and I don't know how they're doing it. I would like to see them still in first place at the All-Star break because, man, it's been all Giants in the West. But on the same token, they're not really being threatened. The next closest team is the Reds. San Diego's got the wild card, and Cincinnati's 4.5 back of them. The rest of the National League is just not good. The Mets, for example, this is another step. I know we've been riding on the Mets. The Mets have 45 wins. That winning percentage is below 550. 542 winning percentage. The other first place teams are sniffing 600, 590, 600 or greater. If you're the Red Sox or the Giants or even the Astros, there are teams well above 600 in first place. And then you look at the NL East and it's the Mets. And then the Phillies are like 6 games behind, 7.5 behind, something ridiculous. The wild card is 7.5 already. If you're the Phillies, you're going to need to win your division in the East because, man, it's getting away from those teams. And you look at the size of these markets and how they're underperforming. St. Louis, garbage. The Cubs, just in a tailspin. Cincinnati, these big market teams that just can't put it together. I mean, at this point, it's embarrassing when you see what the Rays are doing. Yeah, I know I'm on that horse. And I'm going to keep riding it. And beware, Rays, out there in the tank, because you never know who might be coming. Mav might be flying through. Had to break them out. Look at this. Look at this beauty. It's numbered. But my favorite of the bunch is this kind of Father's Day light blue job. Beautiful Phillips. And this is out of 50. This is a 36 out of 50. But that's keepsake for the hometown hero. I guess I would give it to him if that ever came to be. He deserves it. He deserves it! Anyway, I wanted to wrap up before we go. Still can't get on the bets. The Lightning bet came through. We won that one by with ease. We're pulling big numbers. And we're going to have to go ahead and see you tomorrow because my little headphones tell me that it's time to go. I've got the alarm set for 10 minutes. I don't want to keep you guys up all night. Anyway, go out to Bascom's Chop House if you want a steak and you're in St. Pete, Tampa, Clearwater. And if you're thinking about that dream vacation, head out. Bravo Beach Resort, Siargao Island, Philippines. And you can visit the Pirate Castle while you're there. Why not? And, of course, get at me on Twitter, at RyeBread0844. I want to explore that Tatis Soto thing. Didn't get a whole lot of traction. Also looking for who is your most exciting team? You know we're all about the A's, Rays, and Brewers in this house. And I'm running extra long, and I have to do it again because I absolutely loved watching this guy yesterday. Vidal Brujan, welcome to the club, baby! Oh, it's a great day to be a Tampa sports fans. We love you. We're going to do 162.